Hey there, hi there, hello world. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie and today's video is going to be one that, as always, I am very excited to share with you. With the autumn season in full swing, and as of the time of this recording, we are about a week away from Halloween, about a week or so. I am really excited to be sharing this with you. I have been working with this deck for about a month now. I got it a little while back, but I didn't open it up until autumn started, just because I knew this was definitely going to be that kind of aura, the autumn favorite, autumnal favorite, if you will. So today I want to share with you the Silver Acorn Tarot by Stephanie Buscema. All right, my friends, so as always, before we begin today's video, a quick and humble reminder. If you have not yet already, please give this video a little thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell to be notified of any future uploads. With that all said, let's go ahead and get on into today's video. All right, so once again, we have Silver Acorn Tarot, a gorgeous deck. Let's go ahead and take a look, overview of the box itself. And yeah, this again was just a deck that I had purchased a little while ago. I was really excited to add it to my collection because the art is just so gorgeous. It feels like home. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but it just feels so at home. I recently posted this deck on my Instagram and noted that if I could live in the world of any of my tarot decks, this is definitely one of the forerunners for first place, because I love the world that has been woven here in Stephanie's deck, Silver Acorn Tarot. So looking at the back of the box here real quick, just so you can kind of get a feel for this. This is a preview of a couple of the cards you'll find here and preview of the art, which, as you can see, so cool. I love this style. I'm really excited. Again, I'm just going to be gushing all over this today. So take a look here. It says, a whimsical, colorful, and fully illustrated 78 card tarot inspired by the classic Smith-Waite deck. Love that. Each card is rich with detailed, original imagery, lovingly hand-painted by creator Stephanie Buscema. And I hope I'm saying Stephanie's name correctly. Stephanie Buscema. I checked. I think that's how it's pronounced. Please forgive me if I do it wrong. All right, so here we go. The set includes a 117-page full-color guidebook written by teacher and tarot reader Madame Pamita, with a foreword by author Judika Illes. I hope I'm saying everybody's name correctly. This guidebook leads readers through interpretations, keywords, and meanings. Everything you need to get started on your journey with the Silver Acorn Tarot. So yeah, just again, very beautiful deck. So excited to have it in my collection. There is a lot of really rich detail in this deck. So again, really excited to share it with you. So the box, as you saw, has full color. This is like a foil inlay, foil stamping. I don't know. It's got foil. It's silver foil. Really cool details throughout and all around. So very nice. And the box itself as well, nice sturdy cardboard box with a magnetic snap closure. So you've got that little secure flap there, which I always appreciate. And on the inside here, don't burn my deck, okay? May this deck bring you insight, knowledge, and joy on your tarot journey. All right. And here we have the guidebook. So we'll take a look at the contents here in just a moment, but that is the box for Silver Acorn Tarot. So real quick, the inside detail of the box is something I wanted to highlight here because it is just gorgeous. We have this really cool like leaf pattern throughout the inside in these beautiful rich dark colors that feel still really cozy. This purple color here, which I adore. More leaf patterns, little stars and moons throughout there, and this really pretty insert here of these like little moths or maybe butterflies in a, I kind of want to say that might be a moon, but that's a little bit oval for moon. But still, very cool, very beautiful. Love that. And as a quick bonus here, making sure I don't burn the box, we have a Silver Acorn foil stamped insignia there. So very cute. Love the box. So the contents of the Silver Acorn Tarot here, as you can see, we have the deck and the guidebook. So just this really beautiful little card here. I want to show that for just a second. I did purchase a first edition copy of this deck. So this is a limited pressing of 1,000 copies. So something very cool there. And Silver Acorn Tarot, this cute little illustration. And that cat there, who, as you will see, is a character we'll see in the cards very, very soon. All right, so before anything else, let's go ahead and take a look at the guidebook. Looking at the Silver Acorn Tarot guidebook, you see, again, as it said on the box, full color. This is just absolutely beautiful, beautifully bound. It feels like a little storybook, even down to the details with the little designs here and the borders of the book. So very cool. Nice and sturdy bound. We have this beautiful little illustration back here as well. silveracorntarot.com. And I will be providing those links down in the description box below so you can check out more from Stephanie. So the inside of the guidebook here, we have that really cool leafy pattern, little acorns. Very cute, very cozy. All right, so here we have Silver Acorn Tarot title page and credits forward by Judika Illes. Gosh, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Written by Madame Pamita, and the art, of course, by Stephanie Buscema. Very nice. Table of contents here when we look at the guidebook. So we have a lot of content here. We have the foreword, an introduction, and then we get right into the major arcana. So we go through all the cards here. Then we have the minor arcana listed by the suit. So we have the swords, wands, cups, and pentacles, your traditional Smith-Waite imagery here, or suits rather. And then we have reading the tarot. So a lot of content here if this is going to be, let's say, your first deck that you pick up and you want to start learning, you will have some of these resources here, including reading the tarot, how to work with the Silver Acorn Tarot, preparing for a reading, doing a reading, tarot spreads, past, present, future spread, the Silver Acorn spread, the Celtic cross spread, caring for your deck, about Madame Pamita, and about Stephanie Buscema. All right. And as mentioned, here is the foreword. We've got a couple pages there, and then some beautiful artwork. So cute. And again, you will see that character shortly. Here we have the introduction. And then we get straight on into the major arcana. So that is going to be the guidebook here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what we get for each of the cards. And I'm just going to turn to the Magician, just because we're here. All right, so what you get when you look into the guidebook here. Looks like we have the card number, the name, and then just a little bit about the art of the card here. So the owl is not just all-knowing. He has the gift of bringing the spiritual into the material. That's very cute, describing the magician to a T, as the character here is an owl. So let's see. He is the wizard, the master magician who has all the elements at his disposal with easy access to a sword, cup, and pentacle as he perches on a wooden branch representing the wand. His wide eyes see beyond what most others perceive, and he uses this knowledge to create something from what appears to be nothing. The stars on his clothes represent the knowledge he has gained of the spiritual world, while the image of the snake eating its own tail on his scarf, the mystical symbol of the Ouroboros, represents the infinite nature of existence. The lemniscate above his head reveals his connection to the divine, while the spider webs below him symbolize the energy fields that connect all things. So right off the bat, there is a lot of detail, again, packed into the card, and you're getting all that information here in just this little page, and that's very descriptive. It almost feels like reading a storybook, which is why I love this deck. And yeah, just a lot about the card itself. And then we get into the information meaty part of the page here. So we've got reading interpretation. You can read that there. And then we have important symbols. So these important symbols are incorporated in the card, and if this, calls your attention and you really want to focus in on something that you saw on this card, you can actually look in the guidebook and see what it was and what may be calling to you. So that is what we see when we look at the major arcana. A lot of really neat information here. Again, I love the fact that there is a section dedicated to describing the card itself, the way the artist and creator intended for this card. So that's really, really cool. Love that about this deck. So when we look at the minor arcana, this is what we see. The swords. And then we get into some of the descriptions here for the Ace of Swords on through to the King. So it's very brief, but it just gives you what you need to know. And then we move into the Wands and the Cups, and last but not least, the Pentacles. So taking a closer look here, let's say you want to look at the Pentacles. This gives you a little bit about the suit itself. So the suit of Pentacles represents the element of earth and all the qualities associated with this element: manifestation, material concerns, practicality, money, health, and security. Whenever you see a Pentacles card show up in a reading, the emphasis is likely to be on stability and the physical world. I love the way this is written. So beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So here we go. We've got all of those there. And just for time's sake, let's go ahead and read one of my favorites, the 8 of Pentacles. So for me, let's go ahead and take a look here. A jack-o'-lantern craftsman diligently paints pentacle plaques and displays them on a nearby tree, reminding you to keep going at whatever you're doing. In the current situation, being industrious and consistent allows you to hone your skills. Even if you have a natural talent, you need to practice to perfect it. Are you starting a new project, job, or relationship? With repetition and persistence, you'll attain mastery. The pentacles hanging on the trunk can also indicate that your money tree will grow through your steady efforts. Setting aside a small amount of savings each day can compound into a sweet nest egg for the future. So, very cute, very brief, and I love how it still gives you the meaning of the card while tying it into the imagery of the card itself. So it's not just kind of like, the art is a separate thing and then your guidebook telling you, oh, the traditional meaning of this card. It just really ties it in very nicely. Again, it feels like you're reading a storybook. So yeah, that is what you get for the majors and the minors in the guidebook. And then the following is reading the tarot. So this just kind of pertains to working with the Silver Acorn Tarot, and it takes you through what you need to know. This is your first deck, and I would definitely recommend this as your first deck. This is such a beautiful, and I don't know, the energy about it is just so cute and cozy and whimsical. About Madame Pamita, and we have about Stephanie. So if you wanted to read some of those there's also a section for notes. Always handy. All right, so that is the Silver Acorn Tarot Guidebook, and let's go ahead and take a look at those cards now. Alrighty, so moving on into the deck, we will take a look first at the cards and just kind of to get a feel for it. So the first edition printing, again, this is that little dedication card, came with the deck. And on the back here, we have the Silver Acorn Tarot is a colorful, hand-painted, anthropomorphic tarot deck created by artist Stephanie Buscema. Inspired by the Smith-Waite Tarot, the natural world, her personal experiences, practice, and intuition. May this deck bring you insight, knowledge, and joy on your tarot journey. This deck certainly has, for me at least, this is such a cute deck. So here we have Stephanie's website. I will have that linked in the description box below, so you can check that out. But let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. So before we get into the flip through, here is the card back art. Beautiful, so cozy feeling. I love it. The colors they're just so comfortable. I don't know how else to describe it. I love it. Again, I've been working with it for a little bit, maybe over a month or so, and yeah, this is just one of my favorites. It's a little bit bigger, as you can see, like my hands are just a little too short for, a side shuffle, but I've made it work because I just enjoy this deck so much. So on the back here, we have this really cool purple border. We have those little acorns on the side here, again, giving that really like storybook feel. The sun up here, the moon down here, which kind of gives away whether it's reversed or not, but I like to think of it that way, where the sun is the upright meanings and the reversed is the shadowed, mysterious moon meaning. So kind of cool correlation there. I like that. Even though they're not completely, symmetrical, I think it's a great way to create the deck, the deck back, if that makes any sense. If not, mute me, please. So yeah, looking at the cards here, let's just briefly put these down. And you will see that the cards do have quite a bit of flop to them, flip-flops. So very bendy. They do hold their shape very, very well. I will say that because I shuffle pretty roughly. But they have this really great texture to it. I don't know if you can kind of tell on the camera. It is like that linen feel kind of texture. So it actually does help make them very like shuffleability. They're very light, very fluffy. I don't know if that's the way to describe it. But it makes it very easy to shuffle, almost a little too easy sometimes. Whereas, if you're picking it up, they kind of sink down. So I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well, but there we go. There you have it. That is the card stock for the Silver Acorn Tarot. And now we're going to take a look at the deck itself. All right, so here we go with the flip through of the Silver Acorn Tarot. And we'll begin here with the Fool. All right, my friends, so that concludes the flip through of the Silver Acorn Tarot. I hope you enjoyed taking a peek at this really, really cool, cozy, and whimsical deck. I'm going to use the word whimsical like a million times in this video. Yeah, this is just a very cozy kind of feeling deck, and I definitely see myself reaching for this deck at the slightest sign of the leaves turning colors, or just whenever I feel like it, honestly, because I'm the kind of person that I wish it was fall all year round. So just to evoke that fall feeling, I will be reaching for this deck. It will have a place in the centerpiece of my shelf because I love it so much. It's just so cute, and that's why I'm gushing about it with you here today. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Silver Acorn Tarot. I'd love to hear your thoughts, whether you agree this is a really cute and cozy deck for autumn, if this evokes a feeling of the fall for you, and just, yeah, what about the art? You know, or was there any card that called to you? Anything that just really struck you as just so cool, so cute? I keep using those words. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a card, shall we? Let's go ahead and ask the Silver Acorn Tarot, what do we need to know about you as a deck? Silver Acorn Tarot, what can you tell us about yourself as a deck? Some very good shuffle going here, if I can control it. Yeah, again, these cards are just a little bit out of my normal hand shuffling ability range, so sometimes they slip a little bit for me, but I'm sure those who are definitely more skilled than me will not have a hard time shuffling these. So get a good shuffle, and back to the question at hand. What do we need to know about you, Silver Acorn Tarot? What do we need to know about you as a deck? Oh, that is a really cool card to come out here. So Silver Acorn Tarot has spoken. What we need to know about Silver Acorn Tarot as a deck. This is a deck that will help you strike balance, that midpoint, that compromise between the spiritual and the physical, and how to tie those two together to come to like that beautiful balance point there with temperance. Very cool. I love the image here of the fox with the two cups there, a sun and a moon. So yeah, just straight out the gate, Silver Acorn Tarot wants you to know it is a very well balanced deck and can help you find balance as well. And I think that's similar to what the back of the box says, right? It'll, let's see, guide you on your journey. Okay, I don't want to put words in the mouth, but yeah, there we go. That is the Silver Acorn Tarot, again by Stephanie Buscema. I will go ahead and have those links in the description box below if you're interested in checking out more of Stephanie's work. And to wrap things up, thank you so very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Leave me comments in the comments box below, and I will see you in a future one. Till next time, take care. Bye.